Few actors in Hollywood captivate audiences quite like Joaquin Phoenix. Known for his intense commitment to every role, Phoenix has redefined the art of acting through an array of performances that are as unforgettable as they are unsettling. From his early days as a child actor alongside his famous siblings to his Oscar-winning portrayal of the Joker, Phoenix's journey has been marked by passion, tragedy, reinvention, and resilience. His life story is a complex tapestry of fame, family, and an insatiable drive to push the boundaries of what it means to be an actor. Early life and family. Joaquin Raphael Phoenix was born on October 28, 1974, in San Juan, Puerto Rico, to parents Arlene Sharon Dunetz and John Lee Bottom. Phoenix, who was originally named Joaquin Raphael Bottom, was raised in a unique and somewhat unconventional family. His parents were part of the religious group known as the Children of God, a cult-like community that they left when Joaquin was a small child. After the family broke away from the group, they adopted the surname Phoenix, symbolizing their desire for rebirth and transformation. Joaquin grew up with his siblings, River, Rain, Liberty, and Summer Phoenix, in an artistic and free-spirited household. His older brother, River Phoenix, was especially close to Joaquin, and their bond was more than just familial. River would go on to serve as both an inspiration and a guide for Joaquin throughout his life. The Phoenix children were encouraged to embrace creativity, and all of them pursued careers in acting or music. Despite the encouragement to be artistic, the Phoenix family struggled financially. In Los Angeles, Arlene took on jobs as a secretary to support the family, and John worked odd jobs as well. Joaquin and his siblings often performed on the streets, showcasing their talents to earn money. These early experiences of hardship and family unity deeply shaped Joaquin's outlook on life and provided a foundation of resilience that would serve him well in his future career. Beginnings in Hollywood. Joaquin began acting at a young age, first appearing on television in commercials and small roles on shows like Seven Brides for Seven Brothers and Hill Street Blues in the early 1980s. Initially, Joaquin went by the name Leaf, a self-given nickname that he thought sounded natural and fit in with the more earthy names of his siblings. Leaf Phoenix continued to work in television, taking on guest roles in shows like Murder, She Wrote, and The Fall Guy. He made his film debut in Space Camp, 1986, followed by Ruskies, 1987, and showed early signs of the charisma and intensity that would define his later work. However, it was his role in Parenthood, 1989, directed by Ron Howard, that brought him some initial recognition. Joaquin, still known as Leaf Phoenix, portrayed a troubled adolescent, a role that showcased his potential to portray complex emotions even at a young age. While Joaquin enjoyed early success, he decided to step back from acting in the early 1990s, in part to focus on his own life and avoid the pressures of fame that were increasingly impacting his family, particularly his brother River. The tragic loss of River Phoenix. One of the most defining moments in Joaquin Phoenix's life came on October 31st, 1993, when his brother River Phoenix tragically passed away from a drug overdose outside of the Viper Room, a nightclub in Los Angeles. Joaquin, who was present that night, made the infamous 911 call that would later be broadcast across media outlets, further compounding the family's trauma. River's death at the young age of 23 sent shockwaves through Hollywood and devastated the Phoenix family. The loss of River profoundly affected Joaquin, and he largely withdrew from public life in the immediate aftermath. River had been Joaquin's closest confidant, and his death left a void that would linger for years. This tragedy became a significant part of Joaquin's life narrative, shaping both his personal and professional choices. Despite the immense grief, River's legacy as an actor became a guiding light for Joaquin, encouraging him to return to acting with a newfound sense of purpose. Return to acting and rise to prominence. After a hiatus, Joaquin Phoenix returned to acting in the mid-1990s, shedding the name Leaf and reverting to Joaquin. His comeback film, To Die For, 1995, directed by Gus Van Sant, was a critical success. Phoenix played a naive young man manipulated by a television personality, played by Nicole Kidman, into committing murder. This performance showcased his willingness to explore dark and complex characters, and it marked the beginning of a series of roles that would establish Phoenix as a serious and unconventional actor. Phoenix's star continued to rise with roles in U-Turn, 1997, and Clay Pigeons, 1998. However, it was his role as Commodus, the sadistic and power-hungry emperor, in Ridley Scott's Gladiator, 2000, that catapulted him to international fame. Phoenix received widespread critical acclaim for his portrayal of Commodus, which earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. His performance in Gladiator revealed his ability to embody a complex villain with vulnerability and psychological depth, a skill that would become a hallmark of his career, establishing a niche, challenging roles, and critical acclaim. In the following years, Joaquin Phoenix solidified his reputation as one of Hollywood's most intense and committed actors. He took on challenging roles in films such as Signs, 2002, by M. Night Shyamalan, where he played Merrill Hess, a former baseball player turned reluctant hero. Although the film received mixed reviews, Phoenix's performance stood out and demonstrated his versatility. His portrayal of Johnny Cash in the biographical film Walk the Line, 2005, was another career-defining moment. Phoenix not only acted but also sang all of Cash's songs himself, committing deeply to the role and earning his first Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Phoenix underwent rigorous vocal training and learned to play the guitar for the role, which required him to dive into Cash's struggles with addiction, fame, and redemption. Walk the Line was both a commercial and critical success, further establishing Phoenix as an actor willing to go to extreme lengths for authenticity. A period of reinvention and artistic exploration. Despite his acclaim, Phoenix's career took a curious turn in 2008 when he announced his retirement from acting to pursue a career in hip-hop. This announcement, paired with a series of bizarre public appearances, left fans and critics puzzled. Phoenix appeared disheveled and erratic on talk shows, including an infamous interview with David Letterman, leading many to question his mental health. However, it was later revealed that his retirement and eccentric behavior were part of an elaborate performance for the mockumentary I'm Still Here, 2010, directed by his brother-in-law Casey Affleck. The film documented Phoenix's journey to become a hip-hop artist and his rejection of Hollywood. Though initially misunderstood, I'm Still Here was later recognized as a bold commentary on celebrity culture and the boundaries of performance art. The project demonstrated Phoenix's willingness to take risks and challenge traditional expectations, even at the expense of his own reputation. Return to form and critical renaissance. Following I'm Still Here, Phoenix returned to more traditional acting roles, beginning with The Master, 2012, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. Phoenix's portrayal of Freddie Quell, a troubled World War II veteran who becomes involved with a cult-like organization, was both haunting and mesmerizing. His performance earned him numerous accolades, including another Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Phoenix's intense dedication to his craft was evident in The Master, and the role is widely regarded as one of his best. Phoenix continued to take on complex characters in films like Her, 2013, where he played a lonely man who falls in love with an AI operating system. The film, directed by Spike Jonze, allowed Phoenix to showcase a more vulnerable and emotional side. In Inherent Vice, 2014, he collaborated with Paul Thomas Anderson again, playing a stoner detective in a noir-inspired comedy drama. These roles further cemented his reputation as an actor willing to delve into the psychological and emotional intricacies of his characters. Becoming the Joker. In 2019, Phoenix took on one of the most challenging and high-profile roles of his career, the Joker. Directed by Todd Phillips, Joker presented an origin story for the iconic DC villain, exploring the character's descent into madness. Phoenix underwent a dramatic physical transformation, losing over 50 pounds to capture the gaunt, unsettling appearance of Arthur Fleck, a mentally ill man rejected by society. Phoenix's performance in Joker was intense, haunting, and deeply unsettling. His portrayal of the character's unraveling psyche resonated with audiences and critics alike, earning him the Academy Award for Best Actor. The role solidified Phoenix's status as one of the most gifted actors of his generation and demonstrated his commitment to pushing the boundaries of character acting. The film was a commercial success and sparked discussions on mental health, societal neglect, and the nature of violence, topics that Phoenix himself has passionately advocated for off-screen. Advocacy in personal life. Throughout his career, Phoenix has been an outspoken advocate for animal rights, environmental issues, and social justice. He has been a dedicated vegan since childhood and has worked with organizations like PETA to raise awareness about animal cruelty. Phoenix used his 2020 Oscar acceptance speech to highlight the dairy industry's impact on animals, demonstrating his commitment to using his platform for causes he believes in. Phoenix's personal life, while guarded, has been marked by meaningful relationships and a deep sense of family. In 2016, he began dating actress Rooney Mara, and the two have maintained a low-profile relationship rooted in shared values and mutual respect. They welcomed their first child, a son named River in honor of Joaquin's late brother, in 2020, further cementing the lasting impact that River continues to have on Joaquin's life and choices. Legacy and continued influence. Joaquin Phoenix's career is a testament to his dedication to craft, resilience in the face of tragedy, and refusal to conform to Hollywood's expectations. His roles have been diverse, intense, and unforgettable, and his influence on the art of acting is undeniable. Whether portraying historical figures, troubled anti-heroes, or iconic villains, Phoenix has consistently delivered performances that challenge audiences and redefine storytelling. In a career spanning over 3 decades, Joaquin Phoenix has solidified himself as one of the most fascinating actors of his generation. With a range that few can match and a commitment that few dare to attempt, Phoenix remains an enigmatic and powerful figure in modern cinema, a true artist who is never content with playing it safe. The world can only watch in anticipation for what he will do next.